That's what we do.
Are you sure?
Yes. This whole fucking thing was edited. It took me hella days to do it.
Okay, let's start talking.
And we already have, bro. This is instead of saying, another episode and that. Sometimes we just fucking start it off like that.
All right, then what are we starting off with? Starting out one.
No, shut up! No fucking countdown.
This is an exclusive episode. It's not your normal shit. So
right now it's technically half the Scout Boys and one
dumbass.
No, one. You're half a Scout Boy, so it's like what 2.5. It's
he's not half. Don't fucking give him that much credit.
A quarter.
A dime.
I'm a dime. That's why.
Alright,
start it off, bro. Let's start talking. Let's start chopping it up.
Hold on. Let me pop my shit up. But we're recording. We're trying to get like more episodes out there. So even though we're not all like available, like not all four of us are available, we're gonna try to do as many episodes as we can to just try to get more content out there. Like we posted a video on Saturday, right? It was Saturday that we posted the episode 2, and then we posted the J. Cole reaction on Sunday. Was it?
Yeah, it was the day after.
So 2 days in a row with the video.
Get the fuck off your phone, bro.
Some fools on SARMs.
2 days in a row with videos. Shut up, bro. 2 days in a row with videos. And we're gonna try to get either a video out every Saturday, or every week, or every other week, depending on what we got going on. But
alright, what the fuck you always got a fucking cough?
Cause I don't know.
Goddamn.
He got bad lungs. Bro.
I got a nicotine addiction. I'm fat.
Alright, go, bro. Go what the fuck you're saying.
But the first thing we're gonna get into today is like we all went to high school together, right?
Yeah.
No,
I'm just letting the people know we all went to high school together. And we used to do a bunch of dumbass shit, like even like during school, after school, before practice, because we all played football. And one of the activities that we used to fucking like get into is there was a Safeway almost down the road from our high school, and Justin usually drove us because me and him didn't really.
Did you guys do it before?
Nah. What do you mean?
Like before I started driving?
Well, I had the Miata, so I wouldn't drive.
Yeah, he had done it before.
So you guys did it before?
No, yeah, I had done it
before
before just because like I would get like
I
would do it just because I would get some sort of like excitement out of it. Like I don't know, some sort of rush.
So I
like doing it until like, huh?
You would do it by yourself?
I would do it with someone like with me,
Rose?
but like I would never do it by myself. Like on some weirdo shit, I wouldn't do it by myself.
So you're stealing and drinking by yourself.
I didn't really start drinking until like 17.
Your first time was with me
when
then.
We all did it, yeah.
Oh shit!
Remember?
That was my first time.
My virginity.
No,
I gotta put it like that.
We'll talk about that right now in a bit.
Alright, but look, we'll talk about what was the first time you did it. And
started doing bottle runs.
Yeah, a bottle run is a term that we have over here in San Jose. That
I'm pretty sure they know what a bottle run is.
No, because other people call different stuff. Like I forgot all the other names that they have for it, but I remember I was working in Cupertino, and like one of the other security guards that I was working with, he was like telling me about it. He like said something. He said some kind of name, and I was like, "Are you talking about a bottle run?" And he was like, "What's a bottle run?" And I was like, "When you fucking go inside like a Safeway, you fucking take a bottle and just run out." And he was like, "Oh," and I was just like,
"He's just a square, bro." So he didn't know what the fuck. He never done that shit in his life. He's just a square, bro.
Bro, it was. What was your first time?
Let's talk about yours.
You want to talk about mine?
Yeah.
So we've talked about it before on one of the other pods that we just haven't posted it. But the first time I did it, it was before one of our practices. So we got off school like at 2:00, right? We got off school at 2:00.
Did we ditch that day? Or we fucking...
No, we had school and we got off every Wednesday. We'd get off like at 2.
No, I think we did ditch that day because I remember we went to like the mall or some shit, and then we ended up going like to the store.
Did we? I think it's talking about another.
Nah.
I feel like we had hella time to do it, and if we only had an hour, we would have been rushing that shit.
What are you talking about? But
No,
I
it
told
was
you.
like,
No, I remember.
practice. It was a night practice.
It was a night. Wait, no, was
Yes,
it?
it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
We
it
had
was.
no. It was like.
No, I remember because we were tripping out and it was still daytime. We were tripping out when the cops pulled up there. All right,
No,
we'll,
it
we'll
was
just
nighttime.
say, we'll just say we went during school hours because it was technically school hours, but we none of us had a 6th period, and we went to a Safeway that was down the street.
It's because that was blocked. Yeah, none of us had 6 periods. It was like 1 through 5.
Or was it one of those early days?
No, it was Wednesday because we'd have 1 through 5, all number classes, and none of us had 6. So to get off
Something like that doesn't matter.
And then
we went before we went to Safeway before practice, and I ended up going in with Angel, and we already had like a whole ass plan. Like Justin was gonna be like the getaway driver.
Justin was sitting outside.
Justin was sitting outside.
And then
I felt like a bank robbery, bro.
Yeah, I told Egg if he would to go in there. I didn't go in with him, but I told him if he like took more than 5 minutes, just come out. Don't even.
No, it's because originally you were gonna do it, and then you told me like, why don't you do it? And I just never crossed my mind. So I was like, I don't know, like should I? And then I was like tripping out about it because I was like, fuck, what if I get caught? Or like, what happens if I get caught? And I still wasn't 18 at the time. I think I was 17. I think so. I was 17 because it was like the beginning of senior year.
Oh yeah, I was 16.
I was 17.
I don't know.
Wait, no.
Nah, bro, because I was driving already. I was 16. You're
So
like
was
2
I
years
18?
older.
Was
Yeah,
I
you're
18?
probably 18. Yeah, I think you're 18 because that's why you're tripping.
Oh, well, yeah. All right. So like we were in the Safeway, and me and him were like talking about like how we should do it, and eventually he was like, oh, just do it, and I was like, all right, whatever. And then he left, and before he left, he told me he was like, if you don't think you can do it in 5 minutes, just go, like just come out and fucking get in the car. And I was like, all right. So I remember standing there, and I wasn't even in the alcohol aisle.
No, you're getting all twisted, bro. Because we told Justin to wait out right in front. So, but I was sitting outside. I didn't even go in with you because you went in, and bro, you took 10, 15 minutes.
And then you
I was in the back seat with Justin. Or no, Justin was driving. I was in the back seat, ready like to open the door for you so you can hop in. And you go in, and then. You're just alone by yourself.
I was just standing there, right? I was hella in my head, bro, because I was like, fuck, like, what happens if I take it, I get caught, I get fucking tackled, this and that. Like, I was just playing every possibility in my fucking head, bro. And then eventually you came back in, and that's when you told me, like, oh, like, if you don't do it in 5 minutes from now, like, just dip and we'll leave.
Yeah.
And I remember 5 minutes had passed, and I was like, in my head, I was like, fuck, like, I've already been here for, like, 10, 15 minutes. And it just passed 5 minutes. Like, I have to do it. I was like, I'm not leaving without the bottle. That's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, fuck, I've already been here. If I leave now, it's going to be a waste of time. So, I grabbed the bottle of the...
Svedka.
It was a Svedka. It was like the yellow and pink one.
Nah, it was blue and pink.
Pink and blue. Yeah.
Pink and blue?
It was like raspberry, some shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Well, I grabbed it, and like, I remember I was walking with it, and I put it like... kind of right here by my sleeve, and I was walking with it in my hand like this, like the water bottle. I was walking with it in my hand like this, and that Safeway, like the liquor aisle was like the alcohol aisle was right.
No, you walk in and it's like
you walk in and like you take like there's like maybe like 3 aisles separating like the exit from the alcohol aisle. So I was walking down and they had like a bunch of displays, and while I was walking out, our manager was like coming the same way that I was going, and he didn't see me, and I didn't see him because I was like tripping out of my fucking head. I was just trying to walk out, and I bumped into him, bro. I bumped into him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, are you okay? This and that." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And like I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And I started I was almost running out, and he seen that I had the bottle in my hand, and he was like, "Hey," he was like, "Come back here," and I was like, "Fuck," and I didn't say anything. I just ran out. Like, I ran out. And Justin was parked
in the front
in the red. He was parked in the red right on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I seen you coming out, and then I was like, I opened up the back door for you, and you hopped in. You're like, come on, let's go.
Once we saw him running out, we were fucking around like, hey, should we leave the doors locked?
Yeah.
Should we leave the doors locked?
And then we started going, and there was a car was behind us, and then they had went around us too.
No, a car was in front of us.
No, that car went around us, and they had noticed that like the fucking managers are chasing you out. And then they stopped in front of us, and then that was the exit, so we couldn't really get out.
They did that shit on purpose?
I think so.
I think so.
And I tried to go to the left.
Yeah, I was like, Justin, get off the curb.
All I remember is like Justin was parked on the sidewalk. I got in the car, and there was a car waiting right behind your car.
Shit was just
moving too fast. Right when we were about to leave, like hit the stop sign, another car came hella quick and like got in.
That was that car. And then they came out. We're like stuck at the stop sign.
We were just there because we couldn't get out.
No, yeah, and then we're all in the back like this, covering our faces.
Kevin
was like this.
The manager, like he kind of chased me out, and he had his phone out, and he was like taking pictures. So the back of your windows were tinted, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. They weren't like 5%, but they were kind of tinted. And he was just like standing outside the window like this. He was like trying to get like pictures of all of us and shit. And the first thing that came to our heads was just to go fucking go like this. And
not like that.
We're just covering our face.
No, I went like this.
You did that shit. You did that
shit. Because like
I was driving. I was like this.
Yeah.
But I went like this.
Kevin was in the front seat taking a bed with the play.
The most frustrating part is we were fucking boxed in and more workers were coming out and we kept yelling. We kept yelling at Justin. We're like, Justin, just go over the fucking curb. Just go. Just go. And after like 10, 15 seconds, he actually went over the fucking curb and we skirted off.
Then we went to practice and then you were tripping. I don't know, but
I was hella tripping.
We put the bottle in the locker room and we were fine.
We put it in my trunk.
Oh really? I thought it was in the locker room.
Oh, we left it in his car and we fucking took it.
Yeah, you bitch. We didn't end up drinking that bottle.
But the whole practice, like I was hella paranoid. And I remember at one point a cop car like came into the back, like because it's like the football field and there's a big ass parking lot like right next to it. And a cop like pulled into the parking lot, and I guess they just do that to like chill there, wait for a call. But like I was hella paranoid. I was like, fuck.
You know what I just remembered?
Like we're really about to get fucking handcuffed in our pads and shit.
You know what I just remembered? This is a hella off topic, but when I don't even say names, but when someone had an El Camino and put diesel in it because it was cheaper and he fucked up his car. I didn't know
that shit. He put diesel in his car?
Yeah, you know who?
Who?
You know who?
One of the seniors.
Nasty.
One of the seniors on our team.
That's how he fucked up his car?
Yeah, he's like, Coach, what happens when you put diesel in your car?
He asked the coach that?
Yeah, he already had put diesel in his car, right?
Bruh, no,
that's what I heard. I don't know. I think Hyro told me that.
I didn't hear about that shit. I just remember he had locked his keys in his car, and then he was like the whole time we were all changing for practice. He was like trying to ask people if they had like fucking if they had a hanger, like a wire hanger, and we were all just like, what the fuck? Why do we have a wire hanger? And his shit. They ended up like breaking his window or something. Why are you using lips, bro? I'll let you fucking have some.
Wait, no, we did drink that bottle. Cause remember when I had that kickback in my house? That was one of the bottles I had there.
I didn't even drink back then.
Because I had that shit in the freezer for hella long.
You drink that shit now.
No. At the fucking kickback.
No, you had drank it with it before.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you had, bro.
I already had videos with the fucking bottle.
I told you you had like a little bit left on it in a water bottle the next time we saw you. And we're like, bro, what the fuck? What'd you do with the bottle?
Bro, yeah, you drank it. We didn't even fucking drink at your house. None of us drank. Oh, we drank Coronas. I don't know.
I smoked.
In the morning, remember, we saw Justin's mom came downstairs and we were trying to light the bomb.
It was me, him,
Dennis.
and Dennis.
Yeah, why was Dennis there, bro?
I don't remember. I just remember, like, I ended up, I forgot who took me home. Someone took me home, and I was like, fuck, like, I'm not trying to be at my house. And then I called up Dennis, and Dennis had just got dropped off, or he went home. And I was like, Dennis, like, are you trying to go back? And I can always talk Dennis into shit, bro. Like, no matter what it is, somehow I can always talk him into it.
I think he didn't want to go back because he was, like, drunk or something.
Something like that. And then I was like, bro, just get an Uber, bro. And we got, like, a fucking $40
Yeah, I remember that. No, it's because we left because Bebe wanted to go home.
Oh, remember? Yeah,
we all left. And I think, did I go back or
Kevin was tripping out, no? Because his mom was, like, mad at him.
I don't know.
I think it was. I think because she wanted him to get dropped off or something. Done it before that.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I remember it was a fair crib. It was like I think junior year. Who had a big ass party? Who lived right across the street from Pioneer? His name starts with a K. Pioneer? His name starts with a K, I think.
What does it matter?
Okay, but yeah, it was his party, and then I remember me and George. I don't know if I
Did I go? No,
I don't know. All I remember is me and George stole hella bottles. We got a big ass thing of fucking of Grey Goose. We put it in a backpack, and then he got like 2 more bottles. And he got hella candy.
Don't play, bro. We on the fucking.
Then we started getting. We started getting exotic with it and started filling up fucking hand carts full of fucking alcohol. Remember, we stole those fucking 10 bottles for.
It was 11. It was like.
Bro,
was it with the basket?
But I was like,
yeah.
I don't know why, because we didn't have. I don't think we had money at the time or something.
No, we sold them.
I know. We didn't have money at the time or something, and then Joey was like, "Oh, can you get me bottles?"
No, I think we just did it to do it.
Oh, I don't know.
Because the only time that we done anything like that for money was when I got the thing off this. Shut up, bro.
Nah, all right, let's talk about that, bro. Nah, yeah, we're down bad, bro. Or eggless. I don't know what happened. It's because we got
football. We were still playing football, and I had just got I think I had just got fired from Buffalo or some shit.
No, I associated the deal though, bro. I looked out for you or something, because I guess.
Hold on, no, we're not fucking.
Let's talk about.
No, we're not going into that shit.
He didn't have money for his phone bill or something, and then.
That's not the part that I'm caring about.
And then
we sold fucking an 8-ball of coke.
No, it wasn't an 8-ball. It was
yes, it was.
No, we had got spotted.
Oh, it was a gram.
We had got spotted the gram, and then your phone bill was what, like $30, $40,
something like that.
And then we sold
it to him for more than it was worth.
So we had got spotted a gram of coke. And then,
no. The whole thing that had happened was, remember, we were
because you were tripping.
No,
yeah.
we were at Kiki's house.
You didn't have money. You didn't have $30 to pay.
Listen, he had asked us. He was
like, oh, you know what? Oh no, we were joking around because every time
we were fucking with.
No, because I would always do. I still do it. Like I still be like, oh, you trying to buy some coke to like random people, but I don't even sell coke, bro. I never even tried that shit. But I told him, and then the next day he texted me, and then. He was like, "Oh, you got any coke?" What's up?
No, it was the same day. It was the same day where Kiki's party. Remember, because he got caught doing it in his bathroom.
Oh yeah, and then yeah. And then I was like, "Hey, bro, you can use this," because I guess Egg was tripping because he didn't have money to pay his phone bill, and I was like, "Bro, you can use it." And then I was like, "Yeah, it was good." And then
it was like $80.
And then $80. I hit up my boy, and he had shot us, or he had like spotted us.
How long ago was this? Like 2-3 years ago.
2-3 years ago. And he had spotted us a gram of coke, and he just wanted $50 back though. Look.
We had hit him up because we were cool with them, like hella cool with them, and we were like, hey, we got like a guy over here trying to like he said he wants some, and he was like, do you guys want to just like I'll fucking front it to you and you guys sell it to him and then just give me the money whenever.
Yeah,
that's what he had told us. And then we didn't call him with the intention of flipping it. We had called them to see like to get it, and that's where you were like, oh, you could pay your phone bill with that shit.
Yeah,
and so I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
We got it fronted, and then we sold it for $80, a gram for $80. And then
I think it was because
he was just fiending for it. He was like, yeah, bro.
Because we didn't give it back. We didn't pay him for the gram the same day either.
No,
I think it was because I was getting paid. I was getting paid like 2 days after my phone was about to get fucking cut off, bro.
Or some bullshit.
Something like that.
No, but we sold it for $80, and then we only paid $50 for the gram.
And then he was trying to get more off of us and shit.
We're like, one-time deal, bro. One-time deal.
And then he was like trying to get us to fucking connect them with like our other boy, and we're like, nah, bro, we can't do this shit. Like
that was it.
I remember one time I walked into Safeway with Dave and L, bro, and I forgot what I was doing, but some little freshman kid, and I think I was a junior, some little freshman kid had hit me up, and he was like, hey, bro, like, cause we were like posting our stories and shit about like us drinking, and then he hit me up, and he was like, hey, I think I was like in a fantasy football league with him or something. Like, he was just, like, a friend of some other dude that I joined a league, like, for money or some shit. And he hit me up, and he was like, hey, bro, like, do you think you could get me, like, four of the big-ass, like, the fucking 750 things of Svedka? And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, when do you need it by? That's immediately, like, I was immediately like, oh, when do you need it by? And then he was like, oh, like, by Friday. And it was, like, a Tuesday or something. And immediately I was like, bro, I can't do that shit with myself. So I hit up Dave Nell while I was at work. I was at work when he had texted me. I hit up Dave Nell, and I was like, hey, bro, like, we got a mission.
That's what we call it, too.
And I think the bottles were worth, like, maybe, like, 20 something.
Yeah, they're cheap.
Something like 20 something, because it was Svedka. It's, like, not
they're hella cheap.
But I had talked the kid up for, like, $50 a bottle. So, like, $50 a bottle that we got for him. And I remember me and David walked in to the Safeway. We fucking emptied a whole shelf of them, bro. There was 4 of them exactly, and we took all 4. Leave it. It's not gonna tell anymore. But we took all 4, and we're hella juiced up on that shit, bro. Like none of the workers saw us, nothing. We're hella juiced up on that.
I don't know. What would we? What? Yeah, that's it. I remember that.
How long did that shit last?
What about when we started drinking?
How long did that shit last?
When was the first time you got drunk, man?
How long did what last?
All that watermelon shit. Like 2 years, maybe?
Yeah, until we started, like, being able to buy it.
Because it wasn't just, like, we were just stealing to fucking drink and shit. Like, we were stealing.
For people, too.
We would allegedly sell them to other people who couldn't.
Well, we're still underage, too.
We could have made some good-ass money doing that shit, to be honest.
Hell of people did that shit in high school.
We did.
Other than you, because
I'm talking about selling them, like,
yeah,
get them and then flip them.
Yeah, people would do that shit in high school.
No, we did, bro. We made $120 like in 30 minutes.
Man, they made like 200 off that one kid.
Yeah, it's because people need it.
But what's it called? What'd you say? What'd you ask?
When's the first time you got drunk?
I don't know. Maybe when I was in Mexico. I think when I went to Mexico.
Nah, here I'm talking about here, like, cause the first time I got drunk was like in Brian's garage. Remember that one night? I don't think it was graduation. Remember that one night when
was it the night that we went to we went to Jack in the Box and then Dave now got mad because I wouldn't give him fries and fucking fight me?
Yeah, and I threw up that night.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you guys were fucking. I was in the back, hella faded, and this was like my only second time drinking, and we drank like Jaeger that night. I was like, ugh, bro, that shit was disgusting. And they were trying to feed me tacos, like sober me up. And I'll take a bite out of a taco and throw it out the window. They kept, I was like, give me another one. Give me another one. I was like, bro, they had me like 10 tacos. I was taking a bite, boom, fucking throwing it out the window every time and shit.
I remember when you told me that shit hella days after.
Yeah, and
then
all I had was like my milkshake and fries, and then I ended up giving that away too, bro.
But that shit was hella funny, bro. When he told me, he told me I would take a bite and then fucking throw it out and then ask for another one, bro.
Yeah, and they're like, here, because they thought I was like, they were trying to sober me up or whatever, but I don't know what happened. But
fucking homeless person got.
But remember that one night too that we.
He's outside this.
We drank the pink.
He's not falling the fucking.
Catches in his mouth. Remember that night we drank Pink Whitney and the pineapple juice, bro? That night was fucking bad for me. After that night, I had not let. Remember when you guys had to carry me up the stairs?
Oh,
and then I got spaded over there.
It's fucking deadly, bro. That shit, like, it'll taste like nothing when you're drinking it, but it'll fucking sneak up on you hella bad.
Nah, bro, I don't know what happened that night. All I remember is you trying to open up the fucking pineapple juice.
All of our worst moments were like some of the worst ones were on Pick Whitney.
Nah, bro, honestly, now I don't get drunk like that anymore. I know when to stop. Yeah. But fuck, what about you? When's the first time you got faded? You don't even drink like that, but every time we drink, you fucking.
Cause I got a fucking drive, bitch. What do you mean?
The only time I see you fucked up was when we had that hotel.
Exactly, I didn't have to drive.
On New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I went there too, bro.
And then I think my first time was with Hiro. To be honest, it was when he first moved in.
Remember when Hiro when you walked in on Hiro and he was singing?
Yeah, I said the
what was he singing?
When
what was he singing? Fucking.
Oh, when I was like in the front door and I recorded him? Yeah.
Don't know why you came.
He's like this. He was on his knees.
He was on his knees. Don't know why you came.
Wait, he was on his knees next to the speaker listening.
Yeah, he was like this, fucking singing like this.
No, my first time was part of Hiro. That's the first time I ever crossed.
Remember when
we drank Henny and fucking, I think.
Bro, I got crossed with fucking with DP and all of them, bro. Or not, DP wasn't there, but the ones he hangs out with, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They were like out here drinking in the fucking apartments next to mine, and they told me to slide through, so I slid through. I've never fucking drank that much ever in my life, bro. They go
yeah, he came back in the girl. That's when he had the couches.
They I got overboard.
They got me fucked up too. That one night you had a.
What's wrong, bro?
Drive me home.
I'm gonna put the video in here.
No, I told you save me, bro. Like as soon as he got there, I was ready to I don't even know what
they had took Jose's glasses. He had like some nice ass glasses. Our friend Jose, they had took his glasses And like he was hella fucked up trying to get his glasses.
Right, he was in the back seat. Remember, he was like this, and he had his glasses on. His hair was all. He has long hair, and his hair was all fucked up.
Oh my god, that shit was hella fucking.
Funny. But if you didn't come, I don't know what the fuck I would have done that night. I was.
You would have fucking stayed there. They had you hostage.
Right there, like this.
And the whole time he was fucked up, he was still hiding his puff from them. So yeah. They fucking kill it. I pulled up and I sat down. The first thing he fucking said, he didn't even say what's up. He handed me his fucking puff.
I was like, hold this.
And he was like, hold this. And
they saw it though.
I was hitting it and they saw it and I was like, it's not mine, bro. Like, it's not my fucking property. And they were like, what the fuck, you've had it this whole time?
They're all fucked up. Hey, Pills, I got Pills hella fucked up too. I was matching him back to back. He was fucked up on the chair. He passed out before I did.
What about all the times he used to fucking ditch?
Who used to ditch?
Who?
55?
That shit was crazy, bro. What was it, junior year?
You guys did it. I started doing like senior year.
Nah, I started ditching like sophomore year.
That was senior year.
That was senior year?
Yeah.
I went stupid my junior year.
I still have that video, bro. That shit was
my junior
funny.
year, I had like 300 plus single period absences. They tried to get me on some bullshit, trying to get me truancy, try to take away my fucking work permit and shit.
They probably should have, bro. You're working at fucking Spirit Halloween.
No, I was working at Baby, the boba place.
You didn't even need a work permit there.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't even have noticed if I got my shit taken away. Well, I did get it taken away, and they were like, "Oh, you have to tell your manager that you can't work," and I just didn't say shit, and I just kept working.
Ditching, yeah, we ditch hella. I remember there wasn't a day that we'd go to all periods.
We would like pull
like,
up to.
I would wake up.
I think the only
late.
day we would do this shit was on Fridays.
Nah,
so
we did almost every day, bro.
It's because we had games.
Yeah, so I'm saying we wouldn't ditch.
But I remember.
Oh, the only day we wouldn't do
yeah.
it? Oh, yeah.
I remember, even though I finished early, like, I remember, fucking.
Thank you, bro.
Bless you, bro. I remember when we were playing football, and that was a junior. You guys are seniors, and Coach Perry was like, There's a few people that have a 1.8 GPA. Everyone knew it was like me because I would never be at school. And I was like, fuck, bro, I'm about to get kicked off the team. And then he like stepped me aside. He was like, oh, you need to get your grades up, this and that. And I was like, nah, fuck this. And then I went to independent studies after that. And then I didn't play this.
Did you?
What is it? My swan song? My swan song. I got off, bro. I'm a dog.
Bro, that game was like the fucking worst game. That was like the worst line we had all fucking season, and somehow held up.
What game?
What game was
Leland.
it? Leland.
Leland was my swan song.
Your swan song.
What?
Swan song, like swan the bird.
Swan.
Swan song. It means like your last performance, bro.
Swan song.
Yeah. You got a little buddy. But we used to go crazy, bro. Like.
Bro,
you remember that one time we were like leaving and then like one of the vice principals he tried to stop us and he fucking sped off.
No, it's because I had 3 periods because I had just...
He went in front of me. He went in front of my car.
I had 3 periods on my schedule and I was like, here's my schedule. I only had 3 periods because they had like not finished my schedule. They were still putting me in classes, and then I was like, here, I have 3 periods, but I didn't really have 3 periods.
When did you speed off then? Was it when he gave him back his shit and then we just...
No, he went in front of the car.
And I was like,
your passes. Remember the orange passes? You had yours. And I was like, oh, I got mine. Because my shit was all fucking set in my backpack.
Didn't I end up going like this and handing him mine?
No, I just showed him my schedule. I was like, I have 3 periods.
He tried to pass it to me. He was like,
oh, you guys are good.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I'm just dropping off at his house real quick, because he doesn't have a car. He was like, okay, just come back then.
Come back.
Bro, I would be pulling up because our school was like walking distance. Our school was walking distance. So, what is it?
You never heard that shit? The fucking road runner?
Yes, but
what is it?
Meep, meep.
Like that.
Bap.
So, but alright, so I'd be walking up I would be walking up the SKU, and then it'd be like 3rd period because I would go like right before. Well, they would have a break after 2nd, and then Justin's dumbass would always go to fucking SKU, and then I'd be walking up, and this fool would be walking out. And he'd be walking out, and then Kevin too. Kevin would be walking out. He's like, "Hey, let's go to Donnie's shop." And then I wouldn't go back until lunch. I would never. That's because these dumbasses.
What was it? Was it senior year or junior year? Junior year, the 2nd semester, they had given us for football. They made us take like a 0 period weightlifting class.
No one would go. He was like, it's optional. You guys don't have to.
No. The first semester it was mandatory because the season was still going on.
No, it was optional.
It was junior year.
No, because I remember the first was it senior year?
It was junior year.
No,
bro.
yeah,
I remember.
No, because I was in it. It had to be junior year. Your junior year.
Yeah, it was senior year because I remember we did it the first semester and our head coach like actually showed up. Like he was our teacher, so we had no choice but to fucking go. And then the second semester, he gave it to like a fucking PE teacher. He gave it to like a PE teacher.
I dropped it halfway through the first semester.
I tried to drop it, he wouldn't let me. And then after...
It's because everyone was dropping it after he said it was optional. You guys don't have to take the class. And then he got
fucking paid for it.
No, then he got all butthurt because everyone dropped it.
Yes.
And I was like, what the fuck?
I remember I didn't drop it and like a shit ton of... Like Hyro fucking dropped it. You dropped it.
I was like the first week I dropped it.
He told us like if you drop the class, you're not gonna play. And I was just like, the fuck? Like I should have been dropped my shit. And then I tried to go drop it, and he stopped me from doing it.
That sucked because you're all dirty and shit throughout the whole day.
Yes, bro. You would get there hella early, and then like you're all fucking sweaty. Like
you have morning breath. I know you didn't brush, bro. So you have morning.
Shut up, bro. No.
You had your fucking come over and shit.
Those were dark times.
No, you be remember those blue shorts you had that sweat stains in the ass?
Don't try to fucking play me, bro. Me not going to zero period led to me not going to first period, not going to second period, and pulling up like halfway through break. Like you guys would be next to the cafeteria chilling, like in your little circle, and I would pull up like fucking like half awake.
We used to own that spot, huh? We used to own that spot. I just realized.
Let's talk about the differences and how we each grew up. Like,
what do you mean?
All right, like so.
I don't want to get into sensitive talk.
I'm gonna say I grew up, but I was never.
You had everything you needed.
I was never missing anything. Like all the essentials. I'm talking about like food, a roof over my head. Like I never had to really worry about anything. I never really got like my shit paid for either. Like because when I started playing football, I had to buy my own cleats. Like I was like selling old shit that I had on eBay, bro. And I would have my mom fucking drive me to like the post office and like mail them and shit. And I had like my little money from that. That's how I bought my cleats, my gloves, and shit like that. That was because it was before I could like actually work. So I never really had anything like, what's it called? I wouldn't say I was privileged, but I wouldn't say I like struggled either. That's what I'm saying.
Damn, bro.
What do you mean?
Like, what was growing up for you like? Because I know we joke how like you didn't have a childhood and shit like that.
No, I don't think I really had a childhood, to be honest.
Go more in depth.
What do you mean? I don't know. My dad was just always busy. I don't know. My mom wasn't really around. But I don't know. My dad's just always taught me to work. I guess he never really, he showed me a lot, but he never like really gave me anything. I was never handed anything. Even now, like I pay all my bills.
Like when you got your car?
Yeah, I paid for all my car. He's helped me out a little. He's always helped me out a little bit, but to extent like. But he's never paid. I haven't asked him for money in years.
Cause like compared to any of us, you had to grow like you.
I kind of had.
Even though you're younger, you had to grow up faster than any of us.
Yeah, I kind of had to grow up quick, but it's good, I guess. Good and bad, just because I don't know. I kind of missed out like on stuff during high school, like prom, fucking. Because he just didn't want to pay for it, and I didn't. If he like wasn't
compared to your brother, because I know like Juan is into like video games and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you never like got that shit.
No, yeah, I was never into video games or like watching TV. I'd much rather be outside, but that's just because my dad has never. I guess Juan is treated a little better just because he was the first child, and he's always bought Juan Xboxes and fucking TVs and video games and shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
And he would say like it'd be for the both of us, but
he put it in his room.
Juan would always have it.
But that's why the reason I bring it up is because like the whole purpose of this shit is just to like give our however kind of outlook that we have, because like none of us have the same shit going on. Like
no, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So we each have like different perspectives on shit.
But we don't ever like speak on it. For the most part, we all like kind of agree on how like I feel like even though we're all different people, we all have like the same morals. Like we never talk about this ever either. Like I feel like just because Justin like fucking took in my cousin and shit. Like he's seen firsthand like how all of us were growing up. And I mean, Justin's a little more privileged than us. I'm not gonna say that.
That's not a bad thing.
No,
yeah,
you
guys.
Listen,
that's not a bad thing that you grew up more privileged than us. But he's saying that because his cousin used to live with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Until like we're not gonna get into detail, but now because Justin's family pretty much took him in as like another son, right?
Yeah.
They probably treat him better than they treat you, to be honest. but even though he didn't grow up like that, he understands. Not to say like that we each have the fucking hardest life and shit like that, but because there's people that have it harder.
Yeah.
But he understands. Even though he did grow up a little bit more privileged than us, he understands like what how would I phrase that? He understands what you've been through, I guess, since Hyro's kind of been through the same.
I mean, he sees how you grew up too. Like, we never had, like, none of us ever had our own rooms or like fucking anything. But
like even now, I gotta pay to have my own.
No,
shit.
yeah, even now I have to pay rent. But what was I saying? What was I going with this?
It was like the differences in how each of us grew up. What about you? I know we talked about it a little bit. Don't be afraid to say anything, bro.
No, I mean,
I know we make fucking jokes.
No, that's not
shit,
bad.
Bro.
That's a
We make jokes.
I guess from what you guys see, that's what you guys just assume. But
no, that's not us.
Why you mad?
Because you guys just assume like the fucking outlook on it.
We're not trying to judge you, bro. That's not us assuming. I'm just saying.
All right, bro. I'm just saying.
Compare.
Let me fucking talk.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me fucking talk, bro. Yeah, we've all came from different backgrounds and shit. I mean, you guys grew up over here on the south side. I grew up on the east side. It's a different struggle with shit, but from the outlook of it, what you guys see now, it's not how it was when I was younger and everything. I mean, it's really humbled me a lot, and I've seen how, I guess, privileged I am compared to a lot more people. And one thing no one can ever say about me is that I'm arrogant about the shit that I've grew up with and that I have now.
That's true, because like there's some people, like even now, like I'll get embarrassed. Like that's why I don't even talk to like more people. Like I only hang out with you guys because like people are too nowadays. Like people are too stuck up and shit, judgmental, bro. and fucking people just care about.
They like flashy.
Yeah, they like flashy shit. That's why like what you're saying, you're not arrogant at all. Like, you spent the night at my house and shit. Yeah. Like I don't give a fuck.
It's like I've been through a struggle too. It's just a different struggle than other people.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Nobody really knows what someone else goes through. But we feel like we've all been through enough shit that we can, the shit that we talk about here, like people will find it interesting.
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to single anyone out, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like none of us have had like a perfect upbringing, and compared to other people, like we've had it fucking easy.
Yeah.
Like some people are homeless. Some people like are fucking living check to check, barely scraping by. And compared to all of that, like some people don't have like the support system that a lot of us have had. Some of us have had. Yeah. But I mean, we're also a support system for each other. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When it comes to it, yeah. But other than that, bro, talking shit,
bitch.
Yeah. You're the last person I'll come to.
Yeah.
That's not what matters, bro.
But
I'm not trying to fucking say shit.
I don't know. We can get into more detail with another video, but I don't know.
I think we talked about it enough. It's been a cool video. I mean, you got
so far I'm fucking with the vibe.
Yeah. What you guys think? Who do you guys think cheats more, guys or girls? I'll say what I said last time. I said girls cheat more, but guys get caught more often.
I don't know. Let me hear what you got to say before I put my input on this.
From a lot of shit that I've seen, like, I feel like guys do more, to be honest. Because, like,
from the people that I know about, yeah.
Personally, I remember the first time I went to Mexico, I was talking to my cousin, and like all over my fucking cousin's Instagram at the time, he had pictures with him and his girl, and he would always put like, oh, like I love you.
He told me about this.
Just since I'm trying to fucking play footsie, bro, chill out.
You got your foot on my side, bro.
Stop kicking my boy's feet.
But what's it called? I remember he like
this.
No, listen, because this shit's funny. He had like his girl all over all his social medias, bro. Like always posting about her and shit every day, and he'd be like, oh, like the love of my life, this and that. I love
that's how people are nowadays, bro.
But listen.
Okay, go.
I remember one of the first days that I was there, my cousin asked me, he showed me a picture, and he was like, hey, ¿qué piensas de esta? And it means like, oh, what do you think of this girl in Spanish? And I looked at him, and I was like, I don't know, she's alright. And he was like, he was like, ayer estuvo desnuda en mi cama. And I was like, bruh, I was like, what the fuck?
You said that this is in Mexico?
Yes. And then he showed me a fucking picture. Of him in bed with the bitch. And then I was like, bruh. I was like, wait. I was like, why the fuck? Like,
that's why he doesn't get. But that's why he doesn't get caught up though, just because he posted. Like, you gotta.
No, but that's what I'm saying though, bro. Because like
he's making her feel like special. I can't be giving my boys tips, bro. I'm snitching on my boy.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he was. I think they're still together to this day, bro. I'm pretty sure he still cheats on her. So, like, the point that I'm trying to make is like. You can have like the most perfect, like most.
But you gotta understand that.
Yes, I know. I understand
that situation is different because Mexico horny is different from fucking
hey,
Cali horny, bro.
It's a whole other fucking level, bro.
It's a whole other fucking level. But my dad's a horny ass. Like,
I see where you get it from.
Not me, bro. I'm not horny like that fucker. That fool will hump anything.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, compared to if we were having this conversation like in Mexico, it's but like.
They wouldn't consider cheating it though.
Honestly,
like
nah. They really got no fucking morals over there.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. But over here,
they don't even wrap it up over there either.
Over here, I would still say guys teamwork because like I'll be even if like I've never been in a relationship, but even if I'm not like if I'm talking to a girl, and then like I end up like talking to some other girl who's like better, I guess in my opinion, like. Like
that's
it's easy. It's easy.
You're not in a relationship though.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like just the mindset. Even if I feel like if I was to get in a relationship and I ended up in a situation where I had a chance to,
you would take it.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like deep down, bro, in my heart of hearts, I would fucking do it.
You'd cheat?
I would do it, and I would never bring that shit up. Like I could get married with the other girl, everything, have kids. I would never bring that shit up.
What are you talking about? Oh,
like if you didn't hear what he just said.
I can't hold that shit in, bro. I've done it.
I'm just a pussy.
Who do you think? Wait, what did you say? Guys?
I said I feel like guys.
Guys or girls?
But then again, from my experience, what I've seen on both ends, girls cheat too, hella, bro.
I feel like guys do it more, but girls could like. It's easier. That's what I'm
saying. Yes, but guys get caught up more.
So if you pissed off your girl and she really wanted to fucking hurt you,
she'll bring that shit up.
But hey, but it's way easier for girls to like
get dick down
than it is for guys to get. I mean, when you're him, bro. I'm just kidding. But no, you know what I mean though. Like girls can just hit up like any guy
and they'll get like that.
Yeah, guys, you have to work for that shit. But once. I don't know, bro.
Like, bro, I remember. Hold on.
What do you think, though? Because listen, is it easy? What do you think?
I remember one time.
You just gotta
listen. I remember one time, I was like, it was like hella late. It was like maybe like 1 a.m, and it was when I had the house all to myself, right? And I was literally about to go to sleep, bro. Like I had put my phone down on the charger next to my bed and everything, and I had like put the fucking covers over. I was about to close my eyes. And I got a notification.
We're talking about cheating.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I got a notification from some girl who I used to fuck around with, who I had fucked around with a little bit, and I stopped because she had got a man, and she told me she was like, "Oh, like I can't be doing that shit." I was like, "All right, whatever, that's fine."
Never mind. Go.
I was like, "Yeah, whatever, that's fine. I'm not really looking for any shit like that, anyways." And she was like, "All right." Not even like a month after, bro, they were posting hella shit. Like she would post them all the fucking time on Snapchat, on everything, and. I was literally about to close my fucking eyes, and I see her fucking pop up like on Snapchat, and it was like, oh, it's typing, and I was like, no, it's gotta be a mistake, and then like I opened it, and she hit me with the like, what are you doing? And I was like, nah, bro, and I was like, they break up or some shit, so I went on her Instagram real quick, and they were still there, like all the shit was still there, bro. And I was like, fuck. I was like, don't you got a boyfriend? And she was like, not tonight. I was like, fuck. Like, bro.
And what you do?
What you think I did?
Yeah, exactly.
What anyone else is gonna do?
No, you're right though. Like,
because I'm just saying, like,
I was talking to some girl that had a boyfriend too.
For real?
And I was like kicking it, but I never did anything just because she had a boyfriend. What do you mean?
I ain't. Who?
Don't trip, bro. It's just some east side hoe real quick. You know how them east side hoes get down.
But like, just to reiterate it, if a girl really wanted to fucking like fuck with your head, like if you were in a relationship with a girl and she thinks like you wronged her in some way, like
no, yeah,
she's gonna fucking,
right away,
she's gonna go for your throat, bro. That like
right away, but
easy.
That's why you gotta. Now that I think about it, like you probably learned a lot, like with girls, like girls don't give a fuck, bro. Like you just gotta keep your guard up, even like all the time. Honestly, bro, because you know who. You just gotta keep your guard up, bro. You never know, even if you too, bro. You gotta keep your guard up.
You think I don't?
You keep your guard up even if it like you.
In, like, you can't let it down for a fucking second, bro.
Yeah, you gotta keep your guard up, bro. Even like it's yeah.
I feel like that's just a guilty conscience.
What do you mean?
If you're constantly having to keep your guard up in a relationship and you're not secure, wouldn't that mean that you have a guilty conscience?
Guilty conscience? No, you just
not really.
I mean, like if you're not fucking doing anything, what do you got to fear?
What do you mean you're not doing?
Like, why are you dating the bitch if you're just gonna be fucking on like having to be on your toes the whole time for?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about in general, bro.
Yeah, even with people, bro. You know,
I thought you meant like strict like in relationships.
Well, in a relationship too, you just gotta keep like.
You don't think that's like unhealthy for a relationship?
Nah, because
nowadays that shit's normal, bro.
No, if
people like don't even trust them and shit. Fuck out of it.
Oh, there's a fly, bro. Alright, chill out, bro.
Exactly.
You know what that shit reminds me of? The fucking video you sent me of Chief Keef's new album. It's a girl. I'm gonna put it in here, but that shit's funny as fuck, bro. Like at this point, like he doesn't give a fuck. Like he just doesn't care.
That's not him.
It's not him.
That's not him. That's why it was funny.
He was like fucking gorilla,
he was, man, with the dreads.
I was tripping. I was like, there's no way.
You think Chief Keef would do some shit like that?
I feel like he would.
Hey, but it looks like him.
It does look like him.
He got thick like a mug.
Like a mug.
He thick like a mug.
Like a nug.
A what?
A nug.
I don't know what that is.
Boy, you look like a motherfucking
nug. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. It was really fun. Thanks for having me.
Shut the fuck up.
I'd like to thank everyone that supported
me.
Shut up,
bro. Shut the fuck up. It's not time yet.
What do you want me to say?
You have your time right now.
When I stop talking, then you go.
Alright, bro.
Alright, thank you. This is the 3rd episode.
Yeah, have some more energy, bro. Come on.
Come on,
bro. This is the 3rd episode. Right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for having me. I'd like to thank everyone on my team.
Thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Scout Boys podcast. Let us know if you want more guests on the show. I mean, it's the first one, doing pretty good.
Yeah. Let us know if you're fucking with Burn Millie or not.
Burn Millie, hey, I'm the special guest.
We'll kick him to the fucking curb.
Nah, they're gonna keep having me, bud. I'd like to thank everyone on my team.
This could have been the 5th Scout Boy, but he fucks around too much. But anyways, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Our social medias are gonna be in the description.
But you gonna put me in there? Or?
Yeah, I'll put you in there. Everything's gonna be in the description.
Snapchat too. Make sure you add me. Make sure you follow me.
Shut the fuck. Hold on, bro. Shut up. Everything's gonna be in the description, and we appreciate any support that we've got. It's been crazy so far. The people that have been supporting us so far has been kind of surprising to see. But thank you for all the love, and that's it.
Do your talent, bro.
My talent.
Yeah, do your talent.
Alright, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for having me, bud.
This is the Scout Boys podcast. Leave a thumbs up, cause if you ain't with us then you against us, you fuck boy.